Hey everyone, Mr. Cutrera here. Today we're going to be drawing Mandalorian from Star Wars with, well, Baby Yoda's not in this, but I love Mandalorian. And comment down below if you want to see some more helmet designs. So here we go. All right, so pause it right there. Those are our colors. If you are using my alcohol markers, I have a link in the description. Those are the different colors. We have like really light gray all the way to black. So we have 5 different colors or different shades of gray. Now, if you don't have that, you can use a pencil and you can just do different lightness and darkness. So you can shade it lighter, darker by pressing very light, pressing more medium, and then pressing harder. And then you can also do different layering. So you do really light layering, and then if you want to make it darker, you make it darker by layering it more and more. You can also get the special art pencils, and you can get them for like $10 at, I'm not sure if they have it at Walmart, but I know they have it on websites for art supplies, as well as like Michael's and Jerry's art store. So that would mimic the gray reflection of the helmet. So right now we're working on the outline. So if you guys can see, I did do a light pencil first. Then we're doing the dark marker on top. And I was using a Sharpie, and I'm back. I kind of go in between. Sometimes I'm using my black Sharpie to outline. And now I'm going back to this paint pen, and I think I'm gonna be using the paint pen more because it doesn't bleed when I use the alcohol marker. So for instance, if I'm doing like a lighter alcohol marker, like a yellow or a red or a light gray, and it kind of touches the Sharpie, even after the Sharpie's dry, it starts to like bleed into it and kind of activate the Sharpie. So this is more permanent, and it doesn't really cause bleeding of the marker. So I do like this better as of now. So this is a pretty easy design. It's only 8 minutes of drawing. And you can make it more detailed, like copy mine exactly to make it more detailed, or you can kind of make it simpler. So the ear areas have a lot of detail. You could skip that part. And there's a few areas where, like this mask part where he sees out his eye, there's gonna be some layering there of 2 lines. So those are the most complicated, kind of time-consuming areas, but overall it's a pretty simple drawing. Also because it's symmetrical, where everything is like a mirror, so the left is the same as the right. So whenever you do symmetrical stuff, it's always easier, simpler. I do want to do Mandalorian full body with maybe his gun and maybe Baby Yoda, Grogu, all of that. But I was gonna just make it more simple and just do the helmet, at least for this one. And also let me know, guys, if there's any helmets or kind of mask that you guys really like. I know there's like a lot of superhero masks or helmets and a lot of Star Wars. I know like Stormtrooper, Darth Vader. There's a lot of popular helmets that I want to do. So let me know in the comments if you have one that you'd like me to do next. All right, so I'm gonna do some music in a second, and then we'll talk about our whole process, how we shaded it in and how it turned out. So get ready for that. And also our next video is gonna be Amy Rose from Sonic. So stay tuned for that, coming very soon. So we're going to play some music and I'll see you guys near the end.
Saw you in a field of ice and snow, holding out your hand for me to go. Wasn't scared to see you, always knew it in my bones that something here was bound to take me home. You said you don't know me well, but I'm your angel in white. I'll be close if you come, I'll be just behind you. You're not on the list, but I can get you inside. Use your mind, listen to my voices and guide you. You give yourself over, yeah, you don't wanna fight. If you do, I'm gonna bid you a hard cold goodnight. Baby, hang on to your ticket, you're doing alright. And if you don't trust it, hold it up to the light. Black spots in my vision, I'll be blaming it on divine intuition. I'll be praying for a divine intervention or anything else that gets my attention. And I'm falling for you, you're a fine invention, the sort of poison to me, but I keep forgetting. And now I'm halfway in and I'm half alive. You take my face and you hold it up to the light. Take me home. If not you, not here, then I don't know. As above is ever so below. Something here was bound to take me home.
Okay, so let's talk about our coloring process. So it looks pretty solid, the drawing part. And now when we colored it in, notice how we do the very light number 1 gray. So if you're using pencil, you can do very light, very barely touch your paper with your pencil. And if you have the special drawing pencils that I was talking about, they're just like art drawing pencils, you will get the F pencil. those are the lightest color, the lightest kind of shading of gray. So first we did our light, and then we did our second, and then we're doing our third right now. So we're kind of building up those layers, and it kind of takes a while when you do alcohol markers to dry. So it takes maybe a few minutes, maybe 1 to 2 minutes. So it's gonna first start a little darker, and then it's gonna start to lighten up. So I really like this because it was very simple, but we got to kind of add a lot of detail with all the different rays of light hitting the reflection. And then finally we added our color pencil, Prismacolor black and white. And then there's a few little spots that I added some white highlight of the white alcohol, or the white paint marker in the very front of his helmet, in the top part, that add that extra reflection. So I think it turned out really good, especially if you kind of look at it from a distance. I almost don't like the way the color pencil made it a little rough looking, so maybe it might have been better to do less color pencil, or maybe no color pencil at all. But it did kind of help unify and blend the colors better. So if you're doing a pencil, that could work really well to make it more uniform. But I think it turned out great. Thanks guys so much for watching. I'm excited for Amy from Sonic coming up soon. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe. I appreciate all of you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of the day. Peace.